Rainbow has been authorized with the support of the BOPE. Welcome, YouTube family, to Skull Rain. This is the third DLC for Rainbow Six Siege. And you know what? Somebody has been talking about, oh crap. Oh man, hold on. My microphone is reading weirdly. Give me a second. Okay, let's see if that sounds better. Alright, tell me if you can hear me now. Is everything good? I think I fixed everything. Are we good? Ah, crap. Give me a second. I just got a new XLR cable. Okay, cool. That should be good now. Start it over! Restart it! Rainbow Six has been authorized with the support of the BOPE. Welcome to Skull Rain, YouTube family. This is the third DLC for Rainbow Six Siege, and I've seen a lot of people on the Rainbow Six Siege forums and on the subreddit talking about the fact that we still haven't gotten a defending operative that is not a roamer with a shotgun and C4. I never noticed that. I don't know why I haven't noticed that. I have noticed that they felt kind of similar aside from their abilities, but it would be cool if the fourth DLC with the Japanese operatives could bring us some operatives that may be hunkered down, you know? Like Tachanka, another one of those, that would be great. But, yeah, we've got pretty varied assault operatives, but not defense. Speaking of defense, that's what we're playing right now. And I'm going to be moving in as Valkyrie, I think. Maybe we'll move in as someone else. I'm considering going as, you know what? I'm considering going as Caveira, but the reason I'm not going to go as Caveira is because she's a roamer. Granted, Valkyrie's a roamer as well, but not as much. Personally, roaming is not quite my style in Rainbow Six Siege. I also like to have as many eyes on the enemy as possible. Valkyrie is perfect to that extent. However, I want to talk about the DLC operatives of the third DLC, Skull Rain. Caveira and Capitao are fantastic. They really are in their own ways. They're both a little difficult to use because they're highly specialized. Capitao is very situational. It's easy to cripple the enemy team, but it's also easy to cripple your own team at the same time. Alright, we gotta work fast. My teammate's gonna start boarding up this entire zone, so we gotta get our cameras out in whatever strategic positions we can. This would be a pretty good... Oh. Damn. We're gonna take this little guy down. These little things are real hard to hit. Are you serious, jumping at me like that? Alright, I know where he's going. Wait, is he staying hidden? Oh, smart. He's actually staying hidden. You know what? He's acting as a distraction. We just gotta forget about him and we gotta place these cameras fast. Valkyrie, in my opinion, is one of the best DLC operatives we've gotten. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Frost and a huge fan of Valkyrie as well. Let's put one there, too. That's a bit of a limited camera. It's not the best place we could have placed it, but it's still going to be useful for us. Alright, not bad. Let's go ahead and board this wall up. So, I'm actually using headphones for a change. I usually don't use headphones. For some reason, my controller... It's gotta be my controller because my headphones are fine. I can hear out of both ears, no problem. On my computer, on the Xbox One, you name it. I can use these headphones just fine, except for my PlayStation 4. And I think it has to do with my controller, but anyway. I'm using headphones this time around. I can only hear out of one ear for the most part. It's very quiet in one ear, and it's normal volume in the other. But, on the plus side, headphones are extremely vital in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, where sound is king. Visuals are good too, but audio, that's what's going to win you the game. Looks like we've taken down one of the enemy teammates. Ash is out. We still have Sledge coming after us. I'm going to check our cameras. So far it's looking clear. Ooh. They're starting to breach from the bottom. Yep. I've got eyes. Oh, there's two of them. Wait, is that 3? We've got 3 hostiles down at the lowest level of the plane. Nice. Got a lot of scans. Only 2 hostiles remaining. We've got 1 unknown. Well, the unknown is the sole survivor. Thermite was just taken out. Cameras are extremely useful for taking down enemy teams. Beautiful, round 3 won. And our cameras played no small part. Not necessarily Valkyrie's cameras, but the cameras that were placed in the map by whoever constructed this aircraft. Wait a second, you guys aren't... Oh, crap. Oh, I was so caught up in that last round, I couldn't see that you guys weren't getting any audio. Oh, man. How can I do this? Alright, hold on, I got an idea. Let me just bypass the controllers. Shit. That's what happens when you're in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, you can't watch the chat room! Alright. Okay, now you guys can hear the audio. I can't yet. Give me a sec. Feel like I'm in the Millennium Falcon right now. All these wires and cables trying to bypass something.
Locate the biohazard container.
Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, let me see if this works. Cool. That works. I don't know if it's simulated surround sound. I think it might just be stereo outputting to my headphones now, but that's okay. Sorry about that, guys. We should be back in business. That must have been weird, man. That must have been so weird just hearing my voice and not the game audio. Anyway. We have 12 seconds remaining, and we still haven't found anything. Nothing. They must be downstairs.
5 seconds.
Yep, all these rooms are clear.
Location of biohazard container unknown. Clear to engage.
I'm gonna keep searching. Hey, some of my teammates are still searching as well. Nice. Alright, let's go downstairs and look at that. We've already found one of the operatives, Valkyrie. There's another one, and... There's the objective. Beautiful. Well, at least we spotted most of the hostiles. We just have 1 unknown remaining, but we do have Capcan, Pulse, Bandit, and Valkyrie. I'm gonna move in with Fuse. You know what? Really wish I moved in with somebody with a breaching charge. We could attack from above. That's not good. Fuse getting slaughtered out there. No eyes yet. Ooh. Got a few nice hits, but no cigar. I gotta reload and fast. Weapon reloaded. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was ballsy! Damn, Valkyrie's got bigger balls than I do. Great, we've been spotted. It's not a good sign. Still got a lot of blood on that wall. Jaeger's out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am out of ammunition. Well, not quite. Thank goodness for that. Looks like Pulse has been taken out as well. I'm seeing clear skies. I'm gonna move up with Fuse. Crap. We've been spotted again. Enemy down. Man, I love penetration. I mean, through walls. I love wall penetration! Round 4 is ours. Beautiful. We joined this match pretty late, but that was an exciting round, and I'm excited to play as the defenders next round. Oh. I guess there won't be a next round. Orange team win. That was fun. I like that a lot. And I like the skins. We got a nice variety of skins. Very colorful. Except for mine, which is just gold. That was a good match. I'm always excited to have a good match, even if we join, like, at the last possible round. It's very satisfying, because usually when you join at the last possible round, you can have a bad time. But that's something that's out of your control. And those people need your help, you know? Somebody quit on them, they need somebody else in there, so you really can't complain. Yo, massive, huge fan. Thank you, man. How you doing today? I am doing pretty good. My nose feels a little congested, but aside from that, I'm feeling nice. I've got some Gatorade here for the live stream. It's good for the vocal cords, and it's also filled with electrolytes. And honestly, I don't know what electrolytes are. They're supposed to be helpful in some way, probably less helpful than drinking just plain old water, but it's really good as throat lube, and I need a lot of that when I'm live streaming. Massive! When is your next giveaway? Well, Crazy Zealot. It may be on the 9th. However, I want to talk about an idea that I had. Okay, so I've been thinking, maybe every Sunday we have something that's subscriber-centric. Unless, of course, there's like a game releasing on a Sunday, but something that's subscriber-centric, like playing with subscribers, or maybe doing a giveaway, something like that. And the reason I was picking Sunday is because if you replace the N in Sunday with a B, it turns into subday, which would be a great holiday for Subway, or Firehouse Subs, or Quiznos, or Publix, but it could also work for a shortened version of the word subscriber, which is my massive fam over here. Alright, I'm gonna make a huge mistake, and that is going as Caveira! Now, I know you guys wanted to see some more of the DLC operatives, so I'm gonna go as one of the roamers with a shotgun and C4. However, the twist is, the catch is that I'm not very good at roaming. Roaming just is not my style. I like traps, I like to hunker down, I like to play defensively, but defensive-offensive, that's where it starts to get dodgy. That's where you start to have unpredictable elements that are beyond your control. But you know what? I'm going to give it a good old college try. We're going to have some fun here. We're going to build up our defenses and give it our absolute all. Now, I got to warn you guys, it has been quite a while since... look at that. You see that? Look at in the upper left-hand corner. Quick. It's gone now, but someone was trying to kick me because I chose the operative that they wanted to play as, which is bad sport. Very bad sport. You don't want to be that petty. Come on, man. Life's too short for that stuff. If you want to play as the operative, eventually you'll get a chance to. But it's not the way to go about it. It's not how you should go about it at all. That is not very cool. That's very uncool. Where are these guys?
10 seconds.
These little guys are hard to hit.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
No, they are not.
Down to 5 seconds.
Alright, we just have a few seconds left, so I should really be spending that time finding a good vantage point. Damn. Really good at disappearing. Anyway, so Caveira is one of the brand new operatives. She is with the BOPE, and her speciality is being a roamer that's able to make her footsteps virtually inaudible. However, once she makes her footsteps virtually inaudible, she holsters her primary, and she's only able to use her secondary. We're going to be very quiet. We don't know where they are. Hearing gunfire southwest. Reaching charges southwest. Thought I could hear someone behind me. 5 versus 4. We just took down Buck. So far we seem clear. I think they know where our teammates are, so we better start heading downstairs. Let's keep it quiet. Whoa! Oh, damn! Ash came up behind us. Unfortunately, we did not see... Oh, yep. We're already past her line of sight. Well, roamer down. Let's utilize the cameras. Oh, there she is. She spotted my camera. At least we're able to tag her. Unfortunately, that's not going to be very useful for our teammates because they are all downstairs and pretty much Yeah, every single camera's down aside from Valkyrie. We have 3 regular cameras, but they're not going to be very useful to us because one's an exterior. The other one is a hallway that does not see much action. And the first will... yeah, this is going to be pretty much useless. So let's just stick to Valkyries. See if we can find out where these guys are going to be stationed. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody in these cams. Let's go back to our teammates. Let's just watch what they can see. So far, it's looking pretty clear.
Last stop standing.
We just have 1 hostile remaining, and that is Ash, the operative that was able to take me down. There she is! My teammates are opening fire. Unfortunately, they have no shots on her. Opening fire once again. She got some shots on us. Oh, that is another teammate down by the hands of Ash. He is retreating, trying to get some medical help. Ash has actually taken 2 of our operatives downstairs, but round 1 is ours. I'm not sure who took out Ash, but we're going to see that in the upcoming kill cam. Instant replay. Someone came up behind her, trying to finish her off with a deagle, and that is a fantastic shot. She falls down dead. She doesn't even become incapacitated. She's actually killed. Okay. I'm considering going as Ash, but I'm going to go as Blackbeard instead. I really like that rifle-mounted riot shield. Instead of the SR-25, since this is more of a CQC map, we're going to go with the Mark 17 CQB, which is already tricked out with a holographic sight, a flash hider, and a vertical grip. This is a really nice gun, but where he really shines is... oh man, enemy team's going to be 1 operative short. Anyway, where Blackbeard really shines is his operative ability. Some operatives, their strengths are their primaries. Some operatives, their strengths are their carryables. And others, even still, have abilities as their shining stars. Blackbeard is one of those operatives where his ability is definitely his shining point. Not to say that his primary isn't any good, it is good, but if I could get the rifle shield on the G36C, I would be a very happy man. Although the G36C does have strengths that are playable in terms of its agility and maneuverability, and that is a huge point for the G36C. It's still my favorite gun in terms of the fire rate, the damage that it is able to deal, and I'd like a rifle shield on top of it.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Despite the fact that it would hurt its maneuverability.
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Alright, looks like the bomb is up top. And we've spotted both bombs, so I really have no use for that drone anymore.
Reload!
I'm not seeing any window snipers. They've had 30 seconds to build their defenses. 30 seconds to prepare for this assault. Everything they've built will fall by the hands of a rainbow. We had a bit of window play over here. One of our operatives has fallen as a result of it. Alright, I'm gonna head up top on the other side, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this rifle shield, but not yet. I need my speed. So far, we're clear. I'm not going to move up on this face. It's too dangerous, too close to the windows. Instead, I'm going to use this one, which still could be a little too dangerous. We'll just have to check. It's looking pretty good to me. Put that rifle shield on. All quiet. I'm waiting for footsteps myself.
1 op 4 remaining.
Just have 1 left. I'm gonna open covering fire.
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
Let's move in. Looks like he's not in this room. Unfortunately for us, if he... oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, there he is. Enemy spotted. Enemy down. Round 2 is ours. Not bad. I was scared to hell that he was going to come after me, which he should have done. He may have been able to take me if he came around the up. No, actually, my teammate would have forced his hand. Never mind, that was a perfect play by my teammates. Wonderful match. Alright, this time around we're playing as the defenders, and I think I'm going to play as Pulse. It's kind of interesting that all my favorite defenders are usually like fan favorites. Like Frost is one of my favorites, Valkyrie's another one of my favorites, and Pulse is my third favorite, and they're all chosen, usually within the first 2-3 seconds of being available. They're damn good. They're really useful. Alright, I'm gonna lock that in. We've got C4, we've got, I decided to go with the UMP-45 instead of the shotgun, because this isn't quite shotgun range, it's more mid-range to close range, rather than close range. Alright, let's figure out where we want to put our gear. Pulse is definitely useful as a roamer. However, he's not the kind of roamer as Caveira is, where she is like constantly moving and in motion. He's more of a hunker, spot the enemy, and then engage.
New feed active.
Barricade up. Let's see if we can utilize any of our reinforcers.
Down to 5 seconds.
Oh, yep. Ah, she's got that covered.
Bomb
Well.
located by Op 4.
I don't know where I'd put mine.
Door
Maybe
secure.
over here. Nope. Nope. That's alright. Let's get our heartbeat detection online. So a lot has changed since I regularly played Rainbow Six Siege. Seriously, the developers at Ubisoft for this game are fantastic. They really, really are. They're constantly changing the game, constantly making it better, constantly balancing things. And that's how it should be, really, truly. Can I get under this table? No. And now I'm in danger. Like, huge danger. Oh, they saw me. Yeah. Yeah, they saw me. The problem with my current cover is it's rounded. Which means they'll be able to hit me at an angle that I wouldn't be able to see. Like, they'd be able to see the bottom of my elbow or something like that. And I can't see where my elbow is. I can't see from that position. I don't have eyes in my elbow. God, that would suck. Imagine oh my god. Imagine eating dirt, like, on rollerblades or roller skates. And your elbow is just, oh god. Eating that concrete.
Loading new mag.
It's a nightmare.
C4 set.
So I have a window to the right of me, and I'm very nervous about that.
Got a visual on the target.
Ah, shit. Whoa! Yep. What did I say? What did I say? God. This could be a distraction. Ah, shit.
I'm dry. Door barricade.
Ah, shit. They see my feet. Ha ha! Whoa, 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 whoa. We got live grenades. Oh, crap. Damn, no dice. Oh, this is a bad spot. This is a really bad spot. Oh, crap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like these noises.
New feed active.
Ah, crap. They're good. They're making noise every which direction.
Visual on the target.
Can't tell if they're above me, to the front, to the right, to the left. That sounds bad. Ooh, that sounds bad. I should get the hell out of here is what I should do. Oh, what the hell am I doing in here? Sounds like they're above us. Damn, that door was a huge weak zone.
One op 4
Round
remaining.
3 is
Op
ours.
4
I
eliminated.
can't believe that they didn't have people watching that. They knew there was somebody in that. You know, they probably thought I moved, which I should have. Ugh. I thought they had snipers on my position. Flawless victory. Well, we persevered. I thought that was going to go a whole nother route. I was expecting that they were going to bum rush either the window or the doorway. We had a lot of gunfire through the window and the doorway, but we remained in the clear the entire round. That was a shocker. This goes to show, even if the enemy knows that you're in a room, that doesn't mean that they're going to keep attacking that room until you die. Sometimes that's going to happen. Yeah, I have had plenty of matches where the enemy team is basically just in it for the kills rather than the objective. In fact, I would say it's really 50-50 almost, whether you get a match where it's about the kills rather than the objective, but the difference is you need to be able to tell what kind of a match it is. You need to be able to tell if your opponents are in it for the kills or the objectives. A lot of the enemy teams think it's easier just to, or a lot of teams in general think it's easier to take down the enemy operatives rather than it is to complete the objective, which in many cases they're right. But pushing aside the fact that those strategies both have their strengths and weaknesses, the biggest strength to those strategies is not knowing which strategy is being used by whichever team you're going up against. Because if you miscalculate whatever strategy they have, it can be bad. Round 1, attack. This is the Favela, a brand new map that is free to everybody. Playing Rainbow Six Siege, you don't need the Season Pass, you don't need any of the new operatives, although the new BOPE operatives obviously are suited toward these maps, especially Favela. She is fantastic. Caveira is a roamer, and this is a map built for roamers. There's a lot of hidey holes, there's a lot of rooms, a lot of corridors, a lot of hallways, and many floors. So as long as you have really good situational awareness, you'll probably like this map. Can you do more Overwatch? Definitely. I love that game. I've been playing that game so much since it released. Wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do. Once I played the beta, that's kind of what quelled all the doubts that I had. Because I had numerous doubts before the game came out. I really wasn't sure about it, and I wasn't expecting to like it.
Locate a bomb.
I was a bit of an ass because I judged it before I played it, and it's not a smart thing to do with anything in life. Don't judge something before you've actually experienced it for yourself. Same thing with people, you know, don't... Obviously, in some situations you do have to judge people.
Be advised your drone has located a
Definitely,
bomb.
there's plenty of situations like that, but it's a good rule of thumb.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Nice. Bomb A has been located, and there is Caveira, and I'm guessing the other bomb is possibly above us.
Insertion.
Yeah, damn, he got me.
Insertion in
See how my
5
teammates are
seconds.
doing? Beautiful, they found both bombs. Bomb B is above bomb A. And we're inserting ourselves.
You found a bomb. Make
Well,
your way to its location and defuse
you know
it.
what I mean. It's a cute little mural. I like that. Teammates moving up. Let's move up with them, but let's be cautious.
Loading mag.
This is actually a really fun concept when you think about it. The enemy team up until this point has been doing nothing but preparing for our assault. They've been doing nothing but strategizing what our strategy is going to be and how they can stop it best. They've built a lot of defensive situations for us. But everything they've built will fall, including the security camera, which I don't actually know where it is.
Going up.
Damn, I wish I knew where that camera was. A lot of people, what they do is they pull up satellite imagery, so to speak, of overhead pictures, in-room pictures of all the maps, where all the security cameras are, where all the kill holes are, the murder holes, the hidey holes, and they just memorize it. So, whenever they find themselves in these maps, they can just strategically go from point to point, from camera to camera. Personally, I don't play like that. Most of the maps I have memorized, but it's been so many months since I've played this regularly that I just can't quite remember.
No longer in your possession.
I actually think that's a bit of a downer in a way, because it makes it more about memorization than adaptability, and I've got an idea on how to counter that, so to speak. My idea for the next Rainbow Six Siege game, or the next Rainbow Six game, would be a procedurally generated, modular Rainbow game, where it's modular maps, modular rooms. Oh shit.
One friendly operator remaining. One op 4
Modular maps, modular rooms, so it's never the same. Every map, every match is different than the next, and different from the previous. Oh, damn! Yo, where did that gunfire come from? Was that behind me? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Holy crap. No way in hell I was going to see that. That was good. That was damn good. You know, as soon as my teammate fell, he probably realized that he could be safe in maneuvering himself to any position that he wanted, any vantage point that was the most delicious. And that's exactly what he did. As soon as my teammate fell, he probably set his plan in motion. Because as long as there's just one hostile, there's a good chance, it's not a guarantee, but there's a good chance that he's not going to be able to spot you before you spot him. He's more focused on the objective than you are. You're just focused on defending it. You don't have to defend the objective at the objective. You can defend the objective from anywhere, especially if you know the map. Which, it was very fitting for the defensive operatives to know the map like that. Fighting on their terms. We got a pretty good lineup. We don't have Caveira, but we have Mute, Kapkan, Valkyrie, Castle, and Jaeger. By the way, Jaeger's defense system actually doesn't intercept Capitão's arrows. Not at all. Not in the least. So really, if you think about it, there's no defense against Capitão's arrows aside from Castle. You know, building up those barricades that are impenetrable, aside from breaching charges and ashes. Breaching charges, of course. Mobile breaching charges. Okay, let's set up these cameras. So, set some of these up upstairs. And downstairs. We've got basically 2 different floors that we need cameras on. Looks kind of clear. Nice. Hopefully those flags don't intercept our camera's feeds. Another camera up.
10 seconds left.
Alright, let's put some downstairs.
5 seconds.
Ooh, we're running out of time. Okay, that's it. Let's get back out of here. Enemy team is making their way to our position. Let's stop running. We don't want to make any unnecessary footsteps. You know, that's pretty impressive that you can just staple these barricades with little tiny metal staples to cement blocks. Very impressive.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
Ah, shit. Enemies have found Bomb B. Currently, we are at Bomb A, but that does not mean we're in the clear. Far from it. I don't know if we have anybody at Bomb B, actually. Do we have anyone down there? Yes. Kind of. 4 versus 4. Unfortunately, we had only 4 operatives from the start of this match, but the enemy team has just lost one of their operatives, so now the scales have been tipped. It's now fair play from here. I'm gonna check the cameras. Whoa. Crap. It's not good. Hello there.
Second floor.
Got eyes on Buck. He got me. That's all I got. Ooh, oh, that sounds bad. I have no idea what that breaching charge is for. check cams. Luckily, Castle's watching that wall, so I should be safe to do so. 2 versus 3. The odds are not in our favor. Hello there.
Visual on
Op
Oh,
4 has
crap.
located a bomb.
Oh, crap. Oh, he's close. We got some shots on him. Not much.
Op 4 is
Ah, damn it!
You need to disable their diffuser.
Damn, that was a good shot. Damn, that was a good
All
shot.
friendlies have been
Ha!
neutralized.
What was his health at? Ah, crap, we're not able to see his health. I was hoping I'd be able to kill him before he'd be able to kill me, but I was not the best idea with a shotgun. I should have just waited, hunkered down in that room, and if he came to me, I would have that C4 ready for him. Well, regrets are a dime a dozen. All we can do is learn from them. Looks like we're going to have 5 operatives versus 5 operatives. Beautiful. We've got Thermite, IQ, Fuse, Ash, and maybe I should switch. I'm considering going with Thatcher. Too late. You know what? Mobile breaching charges are pretty good. Being able to breach our range is definitely useful. Alright. Let's focus on this mission. Let's move in. Are you on PlayStation 4? Yes. We are playing on PlayStation 4. Most games we play on PlayStation 4 except for Overwatch and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I looked into it and I don't think that I can actually buy the sister board that I need for my capture card for pass-through. I don't think that's possible, which is very disappointing because that means since I lacked foresight when I first bought this capture card, I'm not going to be able to recoup for my mistake. Instead, I have to pay for my mistake.
Located a bomb.
Basically, there were 2 different versions of the capture card. One was, I don't know, a little bit cheaper, like $100 cheaper, something like that. And that's because it didn't have a pass-through board. And I was like, you know what? The lag should be minuscule enough where it shouldn't bother me, and it shouldn't really affect gameplay. So I was like, may as well just go for the basic. I don't need anything fancy. Boy, that was a bad idea. Long story short, my capture card, if I play a PS4 game or an Xbox One game, I'm playing through the preview window. Which means that there's a little bit of lag with whatever I do on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. PC, there's no lag at all, because I'm not playing through a capture card. But, yeah, I was hoping that I could just buy the pass-through, and it's been really difficult to actually look into this, because it's a small company that makes this capture card, but, yeah. It doesn't look like that's possible, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to buy a new one. Oh, that's not good. Where is he? Any moves detected outside, but he did not pull up on my radar. Looks like the enemy's getting a little ballsy. We're able to take down Caveira. Oh shit. Enemy down. Luckily, we're able to get a headshot. I saw that thing flush, and I was like, oh, come on, man. Shit, where was that from? Oh, man. Oh, damn! Yo, I think it was the same guy from the beginning of this match. Oh! Oh, that was good! You sniped us out again! Alright, let's follow Thermite, our sole surviving operative. He has just placed a diffuser. Thermite, you're the real MVP. Well, we were distracted him. He was working on the objective, which is baller. We're almost halfway there. I'm hearing some footsteps around him. Being nice and stealthy about this. I'm thinking I saw an operative. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Nice! Nice! Beautiful reaction time. Diffuser is still in play. And, oh, that was close, but no cigar. Unfortunately, Thermite was taken out. The diffuser is being destroyed with just a quarter of the time to go. Round 3 is lost.
Diffuser was disabled.
We failed to protect the diffuser. That's a damn shame. Massive, what edition of PlayStation 4 do you have? It's an interesting question. We've never had that before. I've got the launch PlayStation 4. First edition, first print, you could say. It's not good. It's not good. Be hesitant to buy launch consoles. Well, my Xbox works fine. The PlayStation doesn't. PlayStation does not work well at all, unfortunately. The receiver for the wireless controller is really, really weak. And I mean weak. Like, seriously, this is... it's atrocious. It can't read the signal from my PlayStation 4 DualShock controller through plywood. If it has anything blocking the line of sight, it's not going to work. The Xbox One, doesn't matter what's blocking it. It can be behind my computer and plywood. Behind my computer, plywood, and the PlayStation 4, and it'll work just fine, no syncing issues whatsoever. But my PS4 controller, right now, it almost has a line of sight with my controller. Almost. There's just a little bit of plastic jutting up. There's something sitting on the top of my computer tower, and there's just a little bit of plastic sitting on top of my computer tower, and it messes with the signal. It messes with the signal, and it loses sync. Previously, I had it in my entertainment center, so there's a little bit of plywood, you know, and it was too much. It was too much, and it was losing sync like crazy. Seriously, if I would press the jump button on my controller, my character in the game would jump, honest to God, 2 seconds later. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, that kind of lag. 2 whole seconds. Now, it only loses sync for maybe a quarter of a second to a half a second every couple minutes, like every 10 minutes or something like that. So it's not as big of a problem as it used to be, but it's still just sad. Sony has been making electronics for God knows how long, and the fact that the PlayStation 4 launched in such a poor state is really a damn shame, because $400 is a lot of money to most people. And for the early adopters of your console to charge them that price and have it be this poor of an experience is just a damn shame. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting and raving about that. I just think it's kind of sick. I'm picturing all those kids at Christmas, maybe with single parents, that scraped together everything that they could to buy their kid the new console, right? And their friends have the PS4, so they ask their mother or their father for the PS4. And then it has all these issues. The controller thumbsticks just wear off after a month. A month of gameplay. The controller has all kinds of sync issues with their entertainment center, and it's sad is what it is. It's pathetic, but I'm gonna stick to my promise of going away from that rant. It's just sad, and unfortunately we're not finding the final player that we need for our team. Just need one more person. Mista, your PS4 can work fine. A lot of people's PS4s work fine, but a lot of people's PlayStation 4s don't. Just because someone's works doesn't mean all of them work. There were tons of issues with the launch PlayStations and launch controllers of the PS4. Tons of issues. You can just Google it. But I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for all you guys that had working PS4s, but unfortunately, a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't. My girlfriend has a PlayStation 4 that is less than perfect. It's not as bad as mine, but it's still bad. And she has a launch PS4 as well, as I do. I'm sure that they've since fixed the issues. Unfortunately, the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4, has not been fixed because I just bought a new one and it's crap. It's a piece of crap. The plastic's falling off. It was falling off out of the box, by the way. It still has the same sync issues. It's not any stronger. The thumbsticks are the only thing that's been fixed, and at least there is that. Okay, this is actually a really CQC map. We're playing on Yacht, so I'm gonna go with Spaz 12, and maybe I'll go with Pulse. Nah, I'm gonna go with Valkyrie. I like those cameras. And this is a good map for cameras. It's a good map for a heartbeat sensor as well, but cameras, in my opinion, kind of trump the heartbeat sensor. Should I buy one? Mateus, honestly, I don't have a new PS4, but I'm sure most of the issues have been fixed. The controllers are still poor. The build quality isn't as good as Xbox controllers. And I'm not an Xbox or PS4 fanboy. I don't care. They're both pieces of plastic with hardware inside of it. I'm not going to pledge allegiance to a piece of plastic.
The biohazard container.
Round start. We're playing on Yacht, which is a beautiful CQC map. This may be my favorite map in the game. It is tough as nails sometimes, but it's really balanced. And the enemies can come at you from any direction. It's extremely versatile, so you've got to be extremely adaptable.
Op 4 located the biohazard.
Alright, let's get that armor on before I forget.
Ready for
I gotta get the hell out of here and place those cameras wherever I think that they'll be useful. Soon.
Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We got 10 seconds. That's not good. That's not good. That's bad.
5 seconds and counting.
And cameras here? You know what? Even if there are cameras here, it's still good to have backup, you know?
Located the biohazard container.
Oh, crap. Well, they're on their way.
New feed active.
Shit. I just heard a drone. Nice. I didn't want to tear down Castle's barricades unless I had to. Okay, not bad. I have one final camera. I've got an idea where to place it.
New feed.
Oh shit! They saw me. They saw me! I do not have a CQC weapon. But I do have this badass deagle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it's like playing hot potato. Ooh. Don't want to look out here for too long. It's like staring at the sun. Ah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah, I couldn't get out of there in time. Damn. Oh my god. Yo, check this out. They did synchronized breaching charges. I couldn't hear the breaching charge behind me because the other breaching charge is already breaching the room. That is beautiful. Luckily, I still have a camera in here, so I'm able to help my teammates even in death. They now know that there's Blackbeard on the other side of that wall. Unfortunately, he destroyed my camera, so I gotta help in different ways. Yes! Yes! Get him, Bandit! I mean, Jaeger. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. You got this. You got this. I want to see if Jaeger gets him. Oh, damn! Nice shot. Jaeger got that kill. Let's see if I can continue supporting my teammates. Unfortunately, a lot of the cameras that have been useful have been taken out.
Op 4, last operator standing.
2v1, we just have
Friendly, last
Blackbeard
operator
remaining.
standing.
1v1, we have Rook versus Blackbeard. None of these cameras are helping me out. Wait. I hear something. Oh, round one loss.
Mission failed.
Let's
All
check out that
friendlies
instant
were
replay.
eliminated.
He must have been in this hallway and I missed him. Nope, he was still camping out in that original room that he was inside of, which he took my camera out, unfortunately, so I couldn't scan him again. Well, that's a round one loss. Now the shoe is on the other foot because we're attacking instead of defending, and I think that I'm going to go as Capitao, because he's actually really fun, and his arrows may be useful in this match. Let's lock that choice in. He's got arrows that are able to burn the oxygen around its firing proximity, which means it basically creates a wall of fire temporarily that not only damages enemies, but also damages friendlies, so you have to use it with caution. You can create a wall of fire to either force the enemy's hand, block them into a specific corridor or a specific hallway, or prevent them from going to defend whatever objective they may be defending.
Find the biohazard container location.
But first, we had to find the container of biohazard contaminants. Let's check downstairs. Wait.
Well
Upstairs.
Done. Biohazard container located.
Nice. I thought I heard footsteps. Yep, there they are. Crap, that drone's blocking my way. Alright, we have everybody scanned, so actually what I should do is I should just hide my drone.
10 seconds to go.
Make sure they don't find it, make sure they don't take it down, and yeah, we'll just use this as another camera.
5 seconds to insertion. Proceed to biohazard container location.
For the last 30 seconds, the enemies have been preparing, putting up barricades, blockades, traps, bear traps, cameras, putting on armor, anti-grenade defense systems, everything that they have will be destroyed. Well, maybe not everything. We don't have Thatcher with us. 1 vote to remain... Why would Skull Crusher be removed? Who is Skull Crusher? Is that on team? Oh, he's a recruit. Is someone voting to remove him because he's a recruit? Ah. We have 2 out of 3 votes. I don't know if I should be voting. Is he shooting at somebody? Yo, they just killed him. He must be a team killer. Well... I hate to go with the mob mentality, but... if he did fire at our teammates, I have no choice. My hands were tied. That sucks, man. We now have 1 less teammate. I got your back, Fuse. You know what? Oh, crap. This would actually be a really good opportunity for me to follow Fuse because... I shouldn't have reloaded. I have a weapon that would be very useful firing downward. Unfortunately, they know where we are. Damn it! Why do I reload for 1 bullet? I still got a lot of that Overwatch in me. A little too much Overwatch in me. Welcome to the party, Ash. Looks like Caveira was taken down by who? I don't know. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh my god. I heard a lot of footsteps, and they're moving real fast. Please tell me that was Fuse. Shit. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Oh, man! Oh, okay, it was Pulse. I feel a little less bad now. Oh, I thought it was Valkyrie's camera that's allowed them to spot me and shoot through the wall. Oh, God. It probably still was Valkyrie. Oh, hello. It probably still was Valkyrie, though. She probably allowed Pulse to realize he should take out his camera. Or his heartbeat sensor. It's not a camera. Alright, let's figure out where our teammates are. We've got Fuse that's still alive. We have 3 teammates still alive. And they're figuring out which approach would be best. We have Blackbeard covering from a distance and from a great height. That should provide very useful cover. Fuse is making his way to the objective. He has to be very cautious. Most of the walls are blown out. Very risky move on Fuse's part. Luckily, it did pay off. Pulse was not utilizing his heartbeat sensor. We have 2 hostiles remaining, and that is Pulse and Rook. Keep in mind that these hostiles do have body armor on. Blackbeard's still keeping a watchful eye. We see some dead bodies. So far, no live ones.
Seconds remaining.
Ash is making her way back to Fuse. She's placing a breaching charge.
Left.
We're not going to allow these guys any cover. She's moving in. She has no eyes on hostiles yet. And she has just taken down Pulse. Pulse is now dead. It's now 2v1. Oh, unfortunately, Ash was taken down by Rook, and that is another match loss.
Not secured in time. We failed the mission.
She was the only one securing that biohazard container, so when she was taken out, the objective timer no longer started burning down. Instead, victory was awarded to the enemy team. Let's move in as Valkyrie. You know what? I really do like Pulse for situations like this. I'm gonna move as Mute for a change. It's been a long time since we played as Mute, but I've noticed that a lot of these breaching charges have been what's been this deciding blow, really. The final blow to our beast, our 6 team. If we can stop these breaching charges at these key strategic locations... Oh, great. Perfect. We're exactly where I want it to be. If we can stop these breaching charges from key strategic locations, we should be able to protect our team far better than we were before. So, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that they don't have thermite. They may have thermite. Those are both of my reinforcers. Anybody gonna play anything here? No.
Op 4 located the
Alright, what I'm gonna do
biohazard
is I'm gonna
container.
go ahead and place one of my signal jammers here,
Setting up.
and another signal jammer here. Oh, well,
Down to 10
I'm gonna place it here. Hopefully they're gonna waste one of their charges.
Ready to go.
5 seconds to insertion.
EDD primed. That's clear.
Op 4 drone has
Let's also place another one here.
biohazard container.
You don't want to place these signal jammers between walls because it's not gonna protect any wall. Instead, nice. Leave that one open, please. Actually, you know what? You don't need to leave that one open yet. Ah, shit. I'm gonna place it here anyway. Usually they go for the middle wall. I was wanting to bait him into just attacking one of the walls, but that's not necessarily the best idea anyway. Oh crap, they're currently on their way. Hallway is clear. Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot to mention the big news. Thank you for reminding me who said that. Colin, thank you, Colin. We have huge news regarding Rogue One. The trailer is set to premiere with the Olympics. The trailer is set to premiere with the Olympics on Thursday. So if you've been waiting for a trailer like I have for months now, your day has almost arrived. It's quiet. Too quiet. I haven't heard any breaches yet. I don't like that. Alright, I'm gonna place another jammer right here, I think. Hopefully they don't have ash, and hopefully they don't see that from underneath the doorway and shoot it. Oh crap. Well, they shot something. Oh shit. That was very, very quiet for a barricade being destroyed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a wannabe sniper over here. I don't know if they're on the left or the right. I'm assuming they're on the left. They're taking their time. Playing it smart. Oh shit! They were on the right. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Woo! Oh crap! Oh, they got ash. Oh god. Oh Jesus! Ah! That's a dead body, Massive. That one's dead. You can stop shooting at that one. Nice!
Operator standing.
One operative remaining, and that is Buck, and he likes to breach and clear with his shotgun attachment under the barrel of his gun. Wait, did she see Buck, or was she just messing around? She was making me nervous with that shotgun firing. Unfortunately, our mute devices or signal jammers haven't worked at all. They have not been useful in the least, because no one, absolutely no one, has tried to place any devices near them at all. So that's a bit disappointing for me. Oh crap. I can't fire here. I'll kill my teammate. Eyes on the doorway. Oh crap.
Down to 15 seconds. Protect the biohazard.
Enemy down.
10
Round 3 is
seconds to go.
ours.
Op 4 eliminated.
Enemies have been eliminated. That was a fun round. That was great. And damn, that tiger stripe print is a real nice skin. Round 4, attack. So I love defense, but I also really love assault recently. I don't know why. Maybe it's because months ago when I played this game regularly, I was playing defense most of the time, or at least that's what I was enjoying most of the time. That's what I derived most enjoyment out of. But since I've actually returned to Rainbow Six, come out of retirement, so to speak, I really like just tearing down whatever they've built. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. For ages, they have prepared barricades, signal
Locate the
jammers,
biohazard
bear
container.
traps. They've been building castles out of sand. And their castles will be torn down brick by brick. Or grain by grain, if we're going back to the sand analogy. Grain by grain, they will be torn down. Where are these guys? Oh, same place as usual. Hello, Caveira. Yeah. Yeah, she spotted. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's the rest of these jokers.
10
Oh,
seconds
boy.
to insertion.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that he saw me. That scared the crap out of me. Well, 2 seconds left. We have 2 unknowns in the enemy team, but we know they have Jaeger, Caveira, and Mute. Why aren't you playing Capitao? We played Capitao once, and I know that this stream is called Capitao Caveira, but we talked about him. Hopefully that's enough. I do want to continue talking about them, though. Or rather, Caveira in general. So, Caveira is part of the 3rd DLC, and she's a defense operative. So far, in the 3rd DLC, we have mainly seen... Actually, we have solely seen shotgun, C4 wielding, roaming defense operatives. That's not necessarily my cup of tea. I'm not a roamer. I like shotguns. I like C4. But I would like some operatives that aren't about roaming. Hopefully, the 4th and final DLC will feature just that. I don't know, though. I really don't. Damn, it's hard to see in here. 4 versus 5. You know what I'd really like to do? Just shoot behind the pool table bar thing that they got over here. There's probably someone hiding behind it.
Time to ring some ears.
Sounds like one of my teammates placed a breaching charge.
Cover. It's hot.
Breaching charge is a go. Hole has been cleared, and I have been spotted. Hello, Mr. Camera. Nice. First try. Alright, let's be cautious about this whole thing. Let's not get too cocky now. Nice.
Stay clear of the blast.
Breach is a go. Oh, look at that. Smoke has already utilized his special ability. Damn, it's dark. Can't see shit. Crap. Please. Oh, crap. I forgot Jaeger's devices. Please be flashbang. One of our teammates was just taken down. It's 2 versus 5. It's 1 versus 5. All of our teammates were taken down instantaneously. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea. Damn it, smoke. Shit. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah! Round 4 is a loss. Jesus! They got ballsy. They all just started assaulting me. Damn. This is a good-ass shotgun. Well, game over. That's a loss, and that's a badass skin from Mute. You see that? Looks nice. Enemy team fought well. Damn well. Did a damn good job. Well, I had fun. Leanne Wilkie, if I would have gone in, I would have died. Granted, I died anyway, but what I should have done, looking back on it, I should have ran as far away as possible and inserted myself from a different floor. That would have been the best objective. Like, objectively, that would have been the best way to go about it. I didn't go about it that way, which is a damn shame. But, yeah, staying where I did was a death sentence. Going inside where I was a death sentence. I should have made a tactical retreat and reinserted myself from a different floor. Massive, what do you think about Xbox in the Project Scorpio? Well, we don't know a lot about the about Project Scorpio yet, but something that I like about Project Scorpio, or Xbox in general, is the fact that they're working on cross-platform ownership and cross-platform multiplayer. And the fact that you buy Quantum Break, for instance, you buy Quantum Break on the Xbox One, you own Quantum Break on PC. Or you buy it on PC or on Xbox One, so you can play it wherever, whenever. Paragon is another one of these cross-platform ownership, cross-platform multiplayer games where you can play with people on consoles on PC, vice versa. If you buy it on PS4, you own it on all the platforms. And if you buy it on PC, you own it on all the platforms. So it's really a win-win scenario for the consumer. And I think that that is great. I am not a big fan of having to purchase a game on PS4 and then having to purchase the same game on PC. I understand sometimes it's necessary because the games are patched separately. For instance, Overwatch is a completely different animal on PS4 or Xbox One than it is on PC, which is great. I am totally okay with buying those separately because they're so different, because the developer is constantly working on balancing the game for whatever platform it is on. Obviously, the balancing on PC will not work for PlayStation 4, and that is huge. Not a lot of developers see this, not a lot of developers actually work on this, and I got a lot of respect for Blizzard for doing so. But I'm hoping that the future of gaming is cross-platform ownership and cross-platform multiplayer. Did you see that? Enemy team declined match? I've never seen that before. How did they decline a match? I don't see a decline match button. These streams make me want to play too. No name, this game is great. Fair warning. Nice. We're playing the new map Favela. Fair warning. This is not an easy game. This is a game that takes all of your focus, which makes it good. That's why this game is so good, is because it takes literally 100% of your focus. If you go in with less than 100% focus, you're in for a bad time. Seriously, you're in for a bad time. But yeah, 100% area awareness. You've got to be thinking about the enemy strategy, your teammate strategy. Obviously, playing with a mic it's a necessity. I don't do that because I'm streaming, but you're going to do much better if you're playing with a mic. Obviously, you also want to use headphones. I'm using headphones right now, which is kind of weird because it's weird talking and not being able to hear your own voice that well. I don't know why. It just is. But headphones are key, focus is key, and it's going to take some time to get used to it. You have to remember that most of the people that are playing Rainbow Six Siege have been playing Rainbow Six Siege for months or weeks, and it's one of the main games that they play. So if you're just starting, or if you're returning to it after months, take your time with it. Alright, take your time with it. Accept the fact that you don't know anything and that you are a learner. Alright, just be a sponge. Soak up everything that you can. And question everything as well. And keep it cool. It's just a game, you know? It's meant to be here as an instrument of fun for you and your teammates. So as long as you and your teammates are having fun, that's what matters. Do your best. Remember that your best is always going to be evolving and have fun. But also remember that this is different than any other game. Really, this is a very unique title. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, how is it still alive? Oh god! Ah! At least we know one of the biohazard containers. Actually, this is the sole biohazard container. Beautiful. Good job, guys. And we have all the teammates of the enemy team spotted. They've got Castle, Capcan, Mute, Jaeger, and Doc. Nice. Good shot. Another thing to note is this game is as much as a game about adaptability as it is a game about memorization. So a good idea of something you may want to do is just to go to the forums, go to the subreddit, and just look at images of the maps and memorize the maps. And play it like a memory game, you know? Like, as you're walking down these hallways, you'll think, oh yeah, I remembered in this image there's a place to hide here. Let me check that. Okay, nope, nobody in there. I remember that there's cameras here, because I looked at the images, so let's just shoot that camera and move on. Stuff like that is very key. And almost everybody's doing it, so if you don't do it, you're going to be at a disadvantage, so you just, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. Damn.
Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can move in. By the way, this new map, Favela,
Stop securing the container.
it is huge. Hugely destructible. It's the most destructible map
Friendly last
in Rainbow
operator
Six
standing.
Siege to date. Ah, shit. Ah, damn.
Op 4
Couldn't even see
eliminated
him.
all friendlies.
Well, that was a terrible round. But maybe the next round will be better. Ooh, something else to note about this game. Not only is it completely destructible. Well, it's not completely destructible. You can't take down buildings. But you can take down walls. You can take down anything you'd be able to take down realistically in real life with, I want to say minor explosives, but you have some pretty powerful explosives. It's pretty realistic in the fact that you can destroy pretty much anything you can destroy in real life with small to medium explosives and firearms. Walls can be taken out. Doorways can be taken out, of course. Barricades can be put up. They can be torn down. Reinforced walls can be taken out with exothermic breaching charges. And lighting is a huge element as well, because most lighting in most games isn't really realistic in terms of if you're standing in a dark room or a normal like indoor lighting level room and you're looking outside in broad daylight, it's going to be blinding. So it's going to be a little difficult to see what's outside, but if you're on the outside looking in, it's going to be very difficult to see because you're going to be blinded. Your eyes haven't been able to adjust to the low level of light in the room that you're looking inside of. Which means that you don't just have enemies with guns. You have enemies as far as nature is concerned, as far as daylight is concerned, because if you can't see what you're shooting at, or if you can't see what's shooting at you or what's coming after you, you're in for a bad time. And that's really unique. I haven't seen that in any game before. I actually haven't. I'm trying to think of examples, but I can't think of any examples. Oh crap.
Biohazard container at all costs.
I should have been working on this. Don't know about that placement. I'm hoping it just looks like trash. Oh shit. That is why you prepare before you start the match, son of a bitch! Ugh! Everyone was gushing about this game and I wasn't even preparing for the mission. Well, I am dead. My bear trap, is probably going to be non-functional. Oh, hello, Ash. She's taking down the security camera. Luckily, she missed. I was able to attack her just before she took it down. We have many cameras available and online. We have an extra 4 cameras thanks to Valkyrie's special black eye ability. However, the enemy team seems like they know wherever the cameras are. 2 cameras have already been taken down. That could just be by happenstance and luck. I'm going to continue monitoring these cameras and make sure that wherever the enemy is, I'm able to spot them before they get to my teammates. We have 1 on the roof. He doesn't see the camera yet. We have 2. Was able to spot both of them. He has taken down the camera. We have 4 cameras out and offline, which means they're making their way through this facility. They've taken down cameras that I haven't even been watching. We now have a total of... Oh, crap. Wait, I need to get back to these. I think I know where they are. Damn! I think I just missed him coming down this stairway. Crap! Give me a second. I hear them. That's a nice thing about these cameras. They've got good microphones. Wait. Damn, they're close. I think they're above us. They've got to be. Unfortunately, we don't have any cameras above us. We just have cameras on that floor. And we have some cameras outside of that floor, but they're just in regular security camera positions. They're not in black eye positions. Black eye positions are special because they can be placed whenever, wherever. Yeah, unfortunately... Oh crap, they're breaching from above. I was right, they're actually above us. Nice! We're able to take one of the enemies down with Castle. Objective is currently being contested.
From securing the container.
I have no good angles on these guys. Although, this is actually not bad. This black eye position allows us to see if any enemies are looking down from above. So Sounds like they're behind us, but they're actually just above us.
Secure the container. Stop the hostiles from securing the biohazard container.
Still no eyes. Wait.
Further access to the
Oh, we got him. We got him. Ah, damn. 2 versus 1. 1 versus 1. We have Sledge versus Dead Man.
Protect the biohazard container. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Intervene immediately.
We gave it a shot anyway.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Damn. That was good. The man that he was going up against had a shotgun, and Sledge just had a regular assault rifle. An LMG, no less, which has very limited maneuverability. Alright, who are we going to go with? We could go with Capitao. Honestly, I'm not great with Capitao. His weapons are good. His weapons are good, but you're not going to be good with every single weapon that every single operative has. So I'm just going to leave that open for somebody else to take care of. And unfortunately, we are missing 1 operative, so we're going to be going in with a slightly smaller force than the enemy. The enemy has 5 operatives. We have 4. And I'm going to be rolling his ash. I should be rolling his thermite. But breaching from a distance is key. You can't discount breaching from a distance. And also, the G36C is my favorite gun. It's highly maneuverable, it's very quick, especially for aiming down the sights. Speaking of aiming down the sights, there is a brand new way to aim down the sights faster. It doesn't just vary from weapon to weapon anymore. You can now utilize a special grip, an angled grip, that allows you to adopt a run and gun mentality. It basically just decreases the time for ADS. Which is very useful if that's your play style. Look at that, they're actually below us.
Seconds.
Hello there. We have 2 unknowns.
5 seconds.
I aim to find... Oh, too late. We found out all the unknowns. Alright, I'm gonna hide this little guy.
The biohazard container.
He's not hidden yet. There we go. I got a little nervous with Mute's signal gen device. Come on, get in the drawer. Crap. That's good enough. Okay, so my teammates are moving in. We are 1 teammate short, so we gotta be cautious. More cautious than normal. Enemy team is currently on the ground floor. Whoa, shit! Damn, I'm not seeing anything. Ugh.
Frag out.
Hostiles probably still inside of that location, so... Oh, crap! Ah, son of a bitch, there's a camera in the area. Damn. I have no idea where that camera is. This is gonna screw me. There it is. So, this guy knows my exact position right now. If he wanted to, he could just leave the building and take me down real fast. Luckily, for whatever reason, he is not doing that. Okay, he's not in the corner either. Good. Let's just move in. Oh shit, this doorway's open. Didn't even realize. Well, we know there's an enemy in there, so we gotta be cautious. Wait, I'm hearing footsteps. If he's still in here, I'm gonna take him out. Looks like the footsteps are not coming from him. Something else to think about is the fact that shadows actually kind of adjust your eyes. So if you have the problem of looking inside an area that's very, very dark and you're in a very bright area on the outside, well, what you can actually do is you can utilize shadows to adjust your eye sensitivity. Enemy spotted.
Sleeping for electronics.
Dah! Shit. Well, I almost got mute, but almost don't count for crap! Oh, damn! Somebody else must have gotten mute just before I did, because I think he actually died. Is he dead? He is dead! He is dead! Well, that's just terrible. What are they planning? What's going on here? So, he just took down IQ for some reason. And was that a distraction? Was that some sort of a distraction? Anyway, somebody is moving in. It is Thatcher, and IQ and Thatcher are trying to contest the objective. Unfortunately, he was just taken down by somebody. Looks like that was Caveira. Caveira was just killed. That is a narrow win with round 3, thanks to IQ being the sole survivor. Unfortunately, our teammate was taken down. Thatcher was incapacitated while IQ finished off Caveira was trying to finish off Thatcher. Very confusing, but very interesting at the same time. Alright, who are we gonna go with? Let's go with someone fun. Let's go with T'Changa. Not sure which I'm gonna go with as far as the weapons are concerned. Semi-auto shotguns are always nice, but let's go with the submachine gun. I'm looking for something fun here. Something different. Deployable shield instead of barbed wire. Let's lock that in. So, we're desperate. Okay? The enemy has made us very desperate. Honestly,
Secure the room. We need
I'm not feeling the touch right now. So, I'm just gonna go with anybody and everybody. If you guys have requests on who you'd like to see, I'll play them next round. If there is gonna be a next round. If we win, there will be. If we lose, there won't be. But, yeah, next round will be attackers, so think of who you'd like to see. Normally, I like to stick with operatives that I'm more proficient with or whatever, but, right now, I'm not really feeling it. As far as the operatives that I usually play anyway. So, I am open to try anything and everything. If the square peg isn't going down the round hole, I say it's time to try a new peg.
5 seconds left.
Hello, you little smarty pants. He's trying to stick near my operative, so I shoot my operative instead of him.
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
I have no idea in hell where I'm supposed to place this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What is going on here? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I can't place that. Alright, you know what? Turret. Turret is going up! Unfortunately, one of our teammates was taken out. We were missing one to begin with.
One friendly remaining.
Another teammate was taken down. We have just one friendly remaining against an entire... Well, not an entire. We've taken 2 down. 1 versus 3, basically. I'm dead. I can't see out there. They've got multiple vantage points. Oh, shit. Do we watch the right or the left? Son of a bitch! Ah! Round 4 was
All
lost!
friendlies were eliminated.
Hey, we got some votes for Ratchet operatives. Maybe we should go with that. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, look at that. Ah! They weren't even trying to kill me with a breaching charge. They were just using it as a lure to get me out of there. It was like chess. You know what that match was like? It was like chess. It was played like chess, too. We got played. Checkmate is what the final move was on their part. Well, let's return to the main menu and let's find a completely new match. And I am also going to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm feeling refreshed. Let's see if we can pull Robert Downey Jr., baby. Robert Downey Jr. time. Let's do it. I'm going to channel my inner Tony Stark. And I'm going to have a comeback. Okay? I'm going to have a comeback. You have good games. You have bad games. Sometimes you're good with a game. Sometimes you're bad with a game. But you know what? There's always a chance to go full Robert Downey Jr. And we're going to try to go full. You know what? No, we're not going to try. We are going to go full Robert Downey Jr. We're either going to be going full Robert Downey Jr. during the dark times or during the good times. And it's not up to me which is which. It's not up to me which is which. All we can do is go full Robert Downey Jr. And whether it's heads or tails, we have yet to see. The coming match is where we're going to find out. Luckily, we're going to be starting this match from the beginning because we're actually not joining a match that's already in play. We're searching for players. We're creating a new one right here. Sonic Boom. Is that a reference to Guile, or is that a reference to that new Sonic game? Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. Sonic Boom was not a very good game. Sonic is making a comeback, though. I think it's called Sonic Generations. I think that was the last one. There's a new Sonic game. I can't remember what it's called, but it's going back to its roots. I think Sonic Generations was the well-loved game that came out around 2010? Something like that. There's been a few good Sonic games the past decade. Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors. Can't remember what that game was on the DS. I think it was called Sonic Blast. I enjoyed it. It was the one with a cat. We're playing a cafe. And who are we gonna play as? Could play as Capitao, could play as Ash, but I'm gonna go with viewer suggestion. People asking for Glaz, people asking for Buck, people are asking for who else? I think it's all Buck that people are asking for. It's the same person asking for Buck. That doesn't really count. I'm gonna go for Buck. Let's go. Let's do it. I was running out of time. I had to pick someone. Buck's definitely not a bad operative. He's a little underutilized in a way. He's just so simple. He's effective, but simple. And people overlook him.
The biohazard container.
My name's Buck, and I like to use my underbarrel shotgun. Buck's special ability is called Skeleton Key. It's an underbarrel shotgun. It allows him to... Oh, shit. It allows him to be both ranged... Oh, that was a nice shot. It'd be both ranged and close range at the same time. He has a marksman rifle. He has a fully automatic assault rifle. And, of course, the Skeleton Key works with either. Damn, I know what the objective is. Oh, cool. We already found the objective. Great. We've almost found all the enemies. We have one unknown.
In 5 seconds.
Hopefully it's not who I think it is.
Proceed to the biohazard
Oh,
container and
it's
secure
Pulse.
it.
Well, that's actually worse. I thought it was going to be Caveira, but Pulse is worse. Pulse is definitely worse. It's really, really, really exceedingly difficult to be a good Caveira, because to be a good Caveira, you have to be really good at roaming. And no matter how good you are at roaming, you can't beat chance. You can't beat luck. You can't beat randomness. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And you just have to do your best to adapt to it. But you just do not know when or where the enemy is going to be. So to utilize her special ability, which is basically having inaudible footsteps and sneaking up behind somebody, incapacitating them, and then interrogating them, there's a lot of chance involved in that. On top of being a roamer, and that's just too much for me. Shit. Shit. I'm gonna take a chance here. Yo, man, I got you, I got you, I got you. Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! I knew that was gonna happen! Ah! I was going prone, hoping that I could, like, kind of shield myself, but I just should have, yeah. No, I shouldn't have healed him.
Down to one friendly.
My soft spot killed me. It was the death of me. I should have just let him be. Oh yeah, of course. Frost definitely was like, she had a heads up. She knew that somebody triggered her bear trap. Damn it! I just hate seeing my enemies.
We
Shit,
have been eliminated.
round 1 lost. I hate seeing my teammates fall by the hands of my enemies, but obviously I also don't like losing, and it was for the greater good. His death. I should just let it be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, take your votes for who you want to see as a defensive operator. I think I saw a bandit. What else do we have? We have a... We don't have a bandit. I thought we had a bandit. I can't play as Buck now. We're running out of time. Oh god. There's a stream delay, so you guys probably won't even see this until it's too late. We're running out of time. Okay. I'm going as Pulse. Damn, still no votes. Yeah. No. No. Oh, there we go. Now we have votes. We have Doc, Jaeger, Capcan, and Pulse. It just goes to show how much of a delay you have in live streams.
Barricade the room.
Ha, somebody asked for
Protect
recruit.
the biohazard container.
Yeah, most people are actually asking for Bandit. And a lot of Caveiras, too. I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh god, can you imagine if he only had 3 armor in that thing? People would die for it. Which is actually kind of sad.
Op 4 located the biohazard container.
It's the best place I could be. This is a pretty good place right here.
10 seconds remaining.
No, you know what? That's not good. That's not good.
5 seconds. Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
This is better over here.
We're ready for company.
Damn, I really wanted to put something there. Oh, I can anyway. Cool. Is there anything that I can... There we go. That's where I can use my reinforce. This is actually a great place to use it because I know exactly what's on the other side. And we do not want them going to that other side and breaching in here. That would be terrible.
Deploying sensor.
So far, so good. Whoa. Whoa, hold on, hold on. I spotted somebody. Unfortunately, they spotted us too. Seen some gunfire, but I'm not seeing the operatives. I just saw a drone. Very bad sign, very bad sign. Damn, it's hard to see. I doubt they're going to use that window again, aside from just throwing random stuff in. Whoa, they did. Oh, they did. Oh, man. He could shoot through the couch. I totally forgot that he could shoot through the couch. I had to go back up and pop him. Damn, that sucks. Well, cardiac sensor, save me. Whoa, hold on. I'm getting some blips. Shit. At least we know they're not coming up behind us. Whoa, never mind. They definitely are. Is that thermite? That's thermite, isn't it? Oh, God. Yo, I don't know who that is. But they're gonna come through that flimsy little doorway, that's for damn sure. Let me check that window again. Oh, that sounds bad.
Deploying sensor.
They're coming up behind us.
Protect
Oh,
the biohazard.
shit. Oh, shit. I saw that one coming, too. That was terrible, man. Oh, God.
1 friendly remaining.
Oh, if I just wasn't looking through that sensor, I would have had him. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He wasn't even looking in my direction. It was the perfect setup. Oh, it was the perfect setup. And none of the cameras going to be helpful, but we still won the round.
Successful.
Damn. Damn, that was a missed opportunity. It just goes to show, don't live your lives in screens. I know that's cliched. I know that's what your parents say. Don't live your lives. You don't live your lives in your little smartphones. Yeah, back in my day, we didn't even have smartphones. We had a radio that you strapped to your back, and you just have a good time. You just have a good time at the roller derby. Also, you don't want to smoke! The Marlboro Man looks cool, but it hurts your throat!
Locate the biohazard container.
Jesus. Oh, God. Man, I don't know how old people talk like that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nicely done. The biohazard container has been located.
Oh, my God. Please, Massive. Plays Blitz. You don't play as Shield ever. Sometimes I'm good as Shield.
5
Sometimes.
seconds to go.
Shield is pretty good, actually.
The biohazard
Let's see if there's any
container
roamers.
location.
Shield is difficult to use because you only have a pistol, but if you're good with a pistol, then it's great. The thing about Shield is... sounds like I'm talking about Marvel. Anyway, the thing about Shield is that it's very situational, and you basically have to create the situations yourself. You have to create these situations with your carryables, with your teammates. Shield is... There we go with the old man voice again. Shield is more of a team play, talking on mics type of thing. In my humble opinion.
Activated.
Deploying rifle shield.
Special charge. Stay clear.
I'm hearing some shots. Teammate was taken down. I don't know where. Ah, shit. Where the hell was that? Oh, it was below me. Damn it! And it's Caveira too! She didn't mean to kill me. She meant to incapacitate me and then interrogate me, but she killed me instead on accident. Well, that was just sloppy.
One friendly operator remaining.
I actually wasn't paying attention, and I should have been. That was my bad. I admit that. This is a difficult game to stream. I gotta admit, this is not an easy game to stream. Oh no! Come on, you got him! Nice! Mute was taken down by Fuse with his beautiful 6p41, and he just took down Frost! It's now 1 versus 3, and somebody came up behind him and took... Was that Caveira that took... Yeah, I think it was Caveira. It was Caveira. It was definitely Caveira. Check this out. Oh, shot him in the butt. So, yeah, this is not exactly a game that lends itself to be streamed, but I still enjoy streaming it quite a bit. But you guys will have to bear with me. I have to watch my lag. I have to watch my audio levels, since it does fluctuate, actually. It's kind of strange, but when you use a sound mixer, you got to make sure that it stays level, and sometimes you have to adjust it. Depending on the map, it's just a little louder, a little quieter to make sure everything's perfect. Watch the game volume levels, and also I got to play through the pass-through on my monitor. Blah, 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 blah. I don't mind it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm really not. I don't mind it, but as long as you guys don't mind it, that is how we are good. But you got to remember that it's not exactly ideal circumstances how I have to play this game.
Camera feed up.
So you gotta bear with me sometimes. However, I promise I'm not gonna look at any of that stuff this round unless I have to. Okay, let me rephrase that promise
10 seconds remaining.
so it sounds more like an actual promise. I promise to
5 seconds left.
stop looking at it now.
Op 4
Now.
drone has
Right now, I'm
located
serious.
the biohazard container.
I'm serious. Alright, let's do this thing.
New camera feed up and running.
Camera feed's online. I'm gonna save these other two for situational awareness. If they happen to breach into this area, we can utilize these cameras to figure out what they're doing and where they are. For instance, if they're behind cover, we can just pop one of those cameras out, use it as a little grenade, for example. This camera is going to watch that entryway. Nice, we got some people watching the cams. Oh, hello.
First floor.
We know exactly where he is. Beautiful. Sonic Boom's moving up. I'm gonna check the rest of the cameras now that we know where he is. He is spotted, and for some reason he is Oh, shit. He was not shooting that camera. I was definitely expecting him to go after that camera, but he didn't. 2 versus 5. Sonic Boom was trying to open up the wall with his shotgun. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Further access to the biohazard container. One friendly operator remaining.
Damn! Ugh! I got a few shots of Blackbeard, but not enough shots to kill him! My Stormtrooper aim was able to kill the first one, but not the other 2. Oh, that would have been so perfect if I would have just killed them all. Blue team lost. Yeah, lost we did. The first round went so well, too. It went so well. Sounds like I'm talking about somebody's life story. It went so well, college. It was nice, you know? And I thought I had the rest of my life to look forward to with that first round. It just set things up so perfectly that the following subsequent rounds just they couldn't compete, and just find yourself slipping through the cracks, just falling further and faster, and you can't grab on anything. If you grab onto something, the arm's just going to rip off from the velocity, terminal velocity. It's a hell of a thing. Should have gone shotgun. Should have gone shotgun. That would have been perfect, man. Just rapid fire him. Oh boy. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, wait. Yes! We got 2 and 1. We're joining a game oh, wait. We're joining a game session? Alright, that means we're gonna... No, we're not... Okay. We're starting a new game session. We're not joining a session that's currently in progress. So, we're gonna be starting another one from the ground up and start taking tallies. Start casting your votes. What do you want to see if I'm playing as an attacking operator, and what do you want to see if I'm playing as a defending operator? I'm gonna take viewer suggestions on whatever you guys want to see. So, I don't know if it's going to be attack or defense, but just start submitting. Like, whatever operative you want to see off the top of your head, cast your votes right now, and I'm going to play what you guys want to see. But you guys got to start doing that before a round starts or anything like that. If you're anticipating that another round's about to start casting your votes, because unfortunately, it's going to be too late if you start casting your votes by the time you see the new round screen. Okay. So I feel like I jinxed myself because it's taking a long time to start this match. At 30 seconds, I was panicking a little bit. It's now almost the 2-minute mark. We've got 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. We have a full team. We have 2 full teams. We have 10 players. And the game session isn't starting. Oh, somebody left the game. That's too bad. Now it's going to take even longer. This is what I like to call the snowball effect. I'm anticipating somebody else is going to leave. And then once the second person leaves, they're going to go hog wild. Almost everybody. Oh, great. It's actually a twist. I'm not Shyamalan-esque twist. Somebody joined the game. Now the game has changed. But the first person that leaves, it's not guaranteed that the game's going to end. When the second person leaves, that's when it starts to get dicey. That's when you start seeing more people dropping off. People are losing faith. They're not trusting. Oh, it's happening again. If we see a second quit, this game is over. People are staying strong. I admire their resolve. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This is ridiculous. There's a second quit. There's a second quit! How many people are going to quit now? Oh, we got another join! It just keeps throwing twists. For those of you guys that are considering buying Rainbow Six Siege, don't let this discourage you. I don't know why we're having so many problems finding people in this live stream. Usually you... Okay, now we have a full team again. Usually it doesn't take this long. Usually it takes maybe a minute and a half to find a game. And this is definitely abnormal. It doesn't have the biggest player base, but it definitely has a very healthy, alive player base. This is a very healthy game. Normally, under normal circumstances, you're not going to have any trouble finding matches. Again, this is an anomaly. However, the reason the player base is healthy even though it's not that big, is because the people that play it are dedicated. They are dedicated players. I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit. Oh god, am I gonna be one of those statistics? Yeah. Ah, somebody left. Second person left. Third person left. About to be a fourth person leaving. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna back out and find another match. I guarantee it's gonna snowball from here now that 4 people have left the match. But yeah. The reason this game is so healthy, despite the fact that it doesn't have the largest player base, is because it has dedicated players. People that buy Rainbow Six Siege play Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of people that buy Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that, granted, there's a huge player base, but a lot of people that buy it don't really play it. They just like kind of drop off. And, put me back in the same match that I was in. Interesting. Anyway... Wow, it is exactly the same match. Anyway, the people that play Rainbow Six Siege are dedicated. These are people that memorize the maps. These are people that play with their friends. These are people that use microphones. These are people that take this game very seriously. These are people that play this game all the time. This is their main game. So if you're looking to buy this game, you're not going to have to worry about it being dead, because it is not dead, and it will not be dying for a very long time. We still have another DLC coming, and on top of that, just due to the fact that the people playing this are so dedicated, it's going to remain that way. I've seen a lot of games with dedicated player bases, and it's usually the same story. Team Deathmatch secure area. This is Consulate. Start taking your votes, guys. We are attacking, so whatever attacking operative you want to see, start voting now. We got some Blitz. We got some, who else we got? We got a lot of Blitz. Is that the same guy saying Blitz? No, it is not the same guy saying Blitz. We got some Ash, some Capcan, some Castle. No, that's defending. Got another Buck. I'm gonna go as Blitz. A lot of you guys were asking for Riot Shield operatives, and I don't know if they're gonna add another Riot Shield operative in DLC 4. Maybe. Doubt it. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. I rarely play as Riot Shield operatives.
Locate the biohazard container.
Okay, let's see if we can find this thing, and then we'll move in. Now, being a Riot Shield operative, if you guys haven't played this game before, I only have a pistol. That's it.
Well done.
My shield is...
Biohazard container located.
Nice. My shield is as much a weapon as my pistol is, in the fact that it's basically the most useful thing I have. I also have a flashbang on top of my shield, so if I'm moving in, if I'm breaching, if I'm leading, if I'm taking point, I can utilize that flashbang to distract and incapacitate the enemy team, and that is pretty
10
big.
seconds.
In fact, aside from the Riot Shield, which a few operators have,
5 seconds to
the
go.
defining aspect of Blitz is in fact that little flashbang that he's got.
Proceed to biohazard container location.
I'm gonna see if I can spot the rest of these guys, and then I gotta take point. Ah, too late. I'll take point. You can aim down the sights of your pistol, but you will be exposing yourself in the process. Namely, your head. You're exposing your head. Your body's pretty much going to be covered, except for maybe your feet. And obviously, you got to crouch down if you want to be completely covered. Feet and everything. But, yeah. Nice breach by Sledge. Shit.
Down smoke.
I'm gonna move in. I think. I'm gonna move in a little bit. Provide some covering fire. Whoa! That flashbang? Oh shit. It's getting dangerous in here. No eyes and hostiles.
Securing the room.
Let's move out. Oh crap, he's dead.
Once the threat is neutralized.
Ah, that's bad. That's bad. I'm just gonna say it.
Hostile
Well, I flashbanged him, but he's still firing blindly, so it wasn't really too effective.
Secure the biohazard container.
No, oh shit! What?
1 op 4 remaining.
I did not see that. Okay, I gotta get back upstairs. You know, this may have been a blessing in disguise. I'm basically gonna be flanking them unintentionally. Let's be cautious that we don't have any roamers
Neutralize the
downstairs.
threat.
And let's also be quiet because we are loud as hell. We only have one hostile remaining, and that is Valkyrie.
Secure the container.
I think she was behind this doorway.
Eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Well, good game. Even though we fell down the rabbit hole. Nice kill on Valkyrie. She is down, and that won us the round. For some reason, even firing at the floor caused blood to come out. I don't know what happened in this consulate, and I don't think I want to know. Alright, next round is defense, of course. Let's see who you guys are asking for. We got some Frost requests, some Castle requests, and... What else do we have? Not too many. Well, I guess it's my choice. Frost. Wait. Super 90. Let's do it. Super 90 is a great shotgun.
Secure the room. We need to protect the biohazard
Okay.
container.
Interesting. Well, wasn't expecting to be here. Let's go ahead and place our welcome mats at inconspicuous locations. We don't want them to be too visible. What I like to do is, I like to place my welcome mat to the right of doorways because the gun that they're using is usually going to be hiding that welcome mat. Usually. It's not a guarantee, nothing is, but it's something.
Reinforce the floor!
10 seconds remaining.
Camera feed up and running!
That's a bit of a stretch, but it could still work.
5 seconds and counting.
New feed active.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Okay, we're out of time.
Camera in position.
Setting the
Where's
welcome.
this guy going?
Feed up and running.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up my armor. 2 people didn't pick up their armor, one including me. Well, 2 including me. 1 was me, obviously. Okay. Looks like we're bunkering down with Rook. I'm gonna check the cams. Unfortunately, they're starting to breach, and they've took down... Is that... Yeah. Crap. That's one of the first floor cameras. That's not good. But we still have Valkyrie's cameras. We have 4 extra cameras that we wouldn't have had normally. God damn it! God damn it! Ah, I thought he was watching that doorway. That is why you don't want to live your life in a camera. That is exactly why. Holy crap. Thank you, Valkyrie, for that strategic camera placement. If you didn't place it there, I would be dead right now. Oh, they have 4 cameras destroyed. 4 cameras out. And... Whoa. Hold up. Shit. Ah, damn it. She's gone. Damn, that was close. Holy crap. Thank God I picked the shotgun. If I didn't have that buck spread with this shotgun, I wouldn't have been able to get off the little riot shield that he had there. Luckily, I was able to get my bullets off the riot shield, around the riot shield, and over to his head. Which is why he's dead. Weird. Could have swore that I heard footsteps. Damn, that's a lot of cameras down. It's not often that you see 5 cameras down. Hello, IQ. Or Twitch. That's Twitch. Twitch just took another one of our cameras out. So far, Valkyrie's cameras are A-OK. And Twitch is the sole surviving operative. Rook is moving out. I'm going to back him up. Round 2 is ours.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Woo! Oh. Let's see this finishing kill shot. Oh, beautiful. She didn't even see him at first. Damn, that's a lot of blood. Round 3, attack. Alright, I hope you guys are taking votes. Oh man, you guys were taking votes. You gotta take votes before you see this screen, otherwise it's gonna be too late. Who we gonna go with? Last run I went with Blitz. You know what? I'm gonna go with Fuse. I rarely go with Fuse, but he's actually pretty sweet. I could go with his Riot Shield, and technically I would still be a Riot Shield operative, but let's just go with his regular AK. So the reason I'm going with Fuse is because it's Team Deathmatch secure area. We don't have a hostage. We don't have to worry about friendly fire within reason. So I'm eager to utilize his special ability, which is basically a big bushel of grenades that clears rooms.
Find the biohazard container.
Hey, cool. We
location.
got a lot of people that voted for Fuse anyway. We got a few people that voted for Buck, a few people that voted for Ash, and I'm seeing a few Blackbeards. Actually, quite a few Blackbeards. If it makes you feel any better, I almost chose Blackbeard. So, I almost chose the second most popular vote. I think the most popular vote was maybe Fuse. We had a lot of Fuse. Alright, so we haven't found the objective yet. So great. She hit me in midair. I'm assuming it's going to be downstairs.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. We spotted 3 out of 5. 6 seconds to go. We
5
still haven't found
seconds
it. Looks like the objective is
Biohazard
unknown.
container location unknown. Find the biohazard container.
That's a shame. Do we have anybody back here looking with their drones? No, we don't. Everybody's just moving forward. Personally, I think that somebody should remain behind, look with their drones, see if we can find that objective container. They're not going to be doing that, so I'm just going to go with Sledge and Twitch. Beautiful. Ash is making a lot of noise, breaching and clearing. Damn, Sledge. Alright, let's stick together. Shots fired. I believe those are for cameras. Yes, they are. I'm seeing some barbed wire. They've got to be in the garage. I'm not hearing footsteps. The enemy team could have Caveira, so footsteps would be useless for us if she's a roamer right now. Barbed wire's out. Oh shit, teammate is down. I'm gonna be watching that doorway. Shit.
Secure the container.
Damn it!
You have found the biohazard.
Ah, damn it! Oh, it was a recruit!
Friendly
Well,
operator
shit.
standing. Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
Damn, every shot missed.
Secure the biohazard container. We have
Round
been
3 lost.
eliminated.
Well, that's just happened. Is this game over? This is game. Nope, this is not game over. We have one more chance of redemption. I'm gonna go with Frost. You know what? Maybe I'll go with Bandit. A lot of people are asking for Bandit. Do we have its weapons tricked out? No, we don't. Yeah, kind of. Not really. Let's go with Smoke. I don't know if anybody asked for Smoke. Did anybody ask for Smoke? Maybe one person asked for Smoke. Anyway, we're going with him. We're going with his shotgun. And maybe I should buy this game on PC. I don't know.
Barricade the room. We need to
I should
protect
probably
the
just get a new
biohazard
capture card.
container.
Alright, let's prepare. Does aiming feel a little weird to anybody else in Rainbow Six Siege? It's just me. It's just me, never mind.
Op 4 drone has found the
Maybe it's my...
biohazard container.
I don't know. I don't know. This is a very dodgy game for me. I mean, I'm... It's like 50-50 when I'm streaming if, like, it's gonna be a good day or a bad day. But if I play it off-stream, offline, I do just fine. Like, well, okay, let me put it this way. It's more consistent. It's consistent with my good days of Rainbow Six Siege on stream. And
5 seconds to
I'm just being completely frank with you guys. Like, I'm not a supermensch. I'm not a superhuman.
Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container.
The reason I haven't been streaming this game, aside from the fact that we've had so many other games to stream in a long time, is because this is the hardest game that I have to live stream. It is not easy. Maybe I should buy it on PC, or maybe I should really just bite the bullet and replace my capture card. That way I don't have to play with lag, but it's gotta be the capture card. Because still, it's not a reason not to buy it on PC. Oh shit! Enemy spotted. Oh god. Oh god. Covering fire. Ooh. Down to 76 health.
The beauties are
Let's put some smoke out.
Detonating charge.
Alright, so that's not going to harm them. It's basically just going to give me a chance to get out of the way, get to another position. I'm going to switch to my pistol. Whoa, I don't have a pistol. Nice. I have an Uzi. This is great. An Uzi's going to work out much better for me. I see him. I see him. Enemy spotted. Enemy is down. We need to kill this guy. I don't know if we... Shit. 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 Yeah, we have a hostile. Smoke out. It's probably not going to do anything. They've probably already gotten out of the area. Are they out of the area? Shit. Oh, damn it, they're behind me. I am dead! Where are my teammates? Taken down by Ash. I made a lot of noise. Way too much noise. We only have 2 teammates remaining. It's 2v2. Ash and... I don't know who that is. Mountain. Ash and Mountain. Mountain was just taken down by somebody. I think it was Valkyrie, because that's a deagle. Was that C4? Nice. Gorgeous. Well, we just pulled that out of our asses. Good job, Valkyrie. Damn, that was nice. Also, that's a really interesting skin for Pulse. He's completely blind. He's got a bandage around his eyes. Probably playing on the fact that he just uses heartbeat sensor to see. How much renown do we have? Like not 2,000. We have more than 2,000. We have like 20,000, I think. Maybe 18,000. Let's see. Anticipation's killing me. 19,000, so we almost have enough for a really great skin. Let's go to the terrorist hut real quick. And I completely forgot to tell you guys that we are streaming on 60 FPS instead of 1080p. If you guys have the internet to handle it, I highly recommend watch this at 60 FPS, but you don't need to right now because we're actually going into a 30 FPS zone. Terrorist Hunt, it's been a long time since we played this on stream. Terrorist Hunt is 30 FPS because Ubisoft claims that the AI is too cinematic to be played at 60 FPS. I'm just kidding. They say that the AI is too advanced. For some reason, it also played at 30 FPS on PC, which makes no sense to me. Well, it used to. I think it's been fixed now. It now plays at 60 FPS on PC, but it used to play at 30 FPS on PC. Anyway. Caveira is not useful going against AI because her ability doesn't phase the AI. Instead, you're better off going with someone like Frost. I'm gonna go with Frost. Or Smoke, Mute, Bandit, Jaeger. Let's go with Frost real quick. It's nearly impossible to find matches on realistic difficulty, so we're going to be going with just a regular old hard difficulty. And we're playing on Bank. We haven't seen a Bank match this entire game. Damn, I wish I could back out. I mean, back out and change my vote, but I don't think it matters anymore. Looks like the objective location is going to be the CEO office. Damn. Unless it's only custom games where you can vote. I don't remember. It's been so long.
Hostiles regrouping.
Stay 2 steps ahead of the enemy at all.
Copy that. You know, I don't really hear operatives speak in multiplayer. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's on the terrorist hunt. Who said that? I don't know who said that. Someone said stay 2 steps ahead of the enemy at all costs. But it wasn't anybody on our team because we don't have any... Oh, it was me. It was Frost.
Welcome, Matt.
Of course.
Keep the hostage safe. Hostiles approaching.
Another welcome mat down. Alright, so this is wave 1 of 5. And we have decent defenses set up. Not a whole lot, though. I should really fall back to the original position of defense. Oh, crap! They're coming from above! Alright, I'm gonna risk this! Oh, damn! That was close. Welcome mat is down. Barbed wire is down. Enemies are coming through this doorway in seconds. Cool, we got his legs. Oh man, we wasted our welcome mat. At least another one is effective. So this... Oh shit! Oh god! Where are they? What?
Op 4 has eyes on the hostage. Hostiles
I was
took
wondering
down
how
the
they're coming up behind me. What the hell was that about? Oh, did he kill all of our teammates? Yeah, he did. That's a shame. Yeah, he killed all of our teammates. Damn, I was having fun. It was a fun match. Is he trying to do it himself now? I can't tell. Mission lost.
KIA.
Well, that's too bad. Also, if you guys were wondering why we haven't had a Rainbow Six Siege subscriber battle in a while, aside from the fact that I haven't, or the reasons why I haven't streamed Rainbow Six Siege in a while is because of that. Unfortunately, that's just a little too common. People, I don't know, doing stuff like that. I don't know what to call it. That was too bad. Kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Please do more Star Citizen videos. Oh, you're in luck, man. 1.5, the new Star Citizen patch, which is a big patch. Big. Big patch. It's very exciting, and it's coming soon. As soon as that launches, as soon as that lands, I am streaming Star Citizen again. Maybe before that, actually. Yeah, team killers are, it's just sad. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go as Ash. Capitao is good, but in terms of Terrasant, again, Capitao and Caveira aren't really useful in Terrasant. He's good, his weapons are good, but his ability, the AI doesn't really respond to it. They'll just walk right through the flame. They'll be damaged, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the flame. The flame isn't really just to do damage. It's to block enemies, force their hand, and formulate a new plan of attack, and force the enemy to do the same. But the AI doesn't respond to it, so I'm going to go with Ash because she's got a badass breaching charge and also a G36C. Something that I want to bring up with Capitao is that his ability with his little arrow launcher, I can't remember what it's called, it's letters and numbers, I'm just going to call it an arrow launcher. He can fire incendiary arrows which ignite oxygen in a specific proximity around the arrow. He can fire mini smoke bombs from his arrow, so I'm thinking that Ash, with her breaching charge, could fire smoke bombs from this, or even flashbangs. And yes, it is possible to fire flashbangs from these little launchers. In real life, of course, not in the game right now, but I think it would be a really cool addition to Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, great, we got a bomb unit. I have no eyes on the bomb unit. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh crap. Oh crap. Bomb unit! Bomb unit is dead. Probably got more where that came from. Oh, yes we do. They're behind us now. Unlike in multiplayer, the terrorists can come from all angles. Oh shit. Nice. Holding our ground. We have 13 enemies remaining. This is one of those sweeping clear instances where we just have to kill all terrorists that we find. Rather than deactivating a bomb or taking down a chemical compound. This is a bit more simple. The story in my mind is that we're trying to take out the terrorists before they are able to get their hands on a bomb or a dirty weapon. Or a hostage. Which is kind of a fun little story in your head. Oh man, I wish this game had a campaign. It doesn't need it. That is true. It's a great multiplayer title, but if it had a campaign, I would play the hell of it. In fact, what I would like for Ubisoft to do would just to be making a standalone Rainbow Six Siege game, which is campaign only.
Target
and charge like, I don't know, $30 for it, you know? Have it be like 5 hours long or something like that. Is one really cool, interesting job. Oh, shit! That the Rainbow Six team goes after, you know? Ah, crap. Enemies inbound. Mission successful.
Op 4 eliminated.
Are we using an M1911? It's my favorite handgun, aside from the Luger. Flawless success. What does that mean? Nobody went down? I don't think any of our teammates went down. Cool. Oh man, look at Lord Death 2001 skin. The one on the right. Damn, that's a cool looking skin. I want that skin. And it's for Blackbeard. I use Blackbeard quite often. Nice. I'm gonna rate this match 5 stars. Innes Chapman asks, I'm new to YouTube gaming, but how do I subscribe like you do in Twitch or whatever? Just hit the description button. That's all you need to do to subscribe. But for your second question, how do we join you in Star Citizen? I'm not sure how they're going to do it when Star Citizen launches in terms of being able to join. I think you're just going to have the option to search for our clan, and you can just join from that, which would be nice. That would be really simple method. But when Star Citizen launches, we're definitely going to be creating our own company and working with massive family members on different little missions, different little jobs, and stuff like that. Let's go with the realistic terrorist hunt, which is difficult. This is hard. I don't know if anybody's playing realistic terrorist hunt. Let's see if we can find some people. Nice. Usually it's pretty difficult to actually find a match. Plenty of times I can't actually find a match at all in realistic terrorist hunt, but this is old school, old style Rainbow Six. If you guys ever played Vegas, you remember this game mode. Man, the hours that I spent playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2. That was a good game. Hell, I used to play that split screen. Split screen, 30 FPS. Just couch co-op with my friends. It was great. Choose the new operator. Well, let's see what we're going to be positioned at. Oh my god, Terrorist Hunt Classic! And it's the new map at night. Favela. I'm going to roll as Capitao, since this is the map Favela. The BOPE. It just makes sense. What guns do we need? Frag grenade. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to go with the Para 308 because of its higher stopping power. I want to spawn on the rooftops. Hopefully the terrorists don't notice us right away so we can just check out the beautiful fireworks. But yeah, this is Favela at night. This is exciting. Was it really easy to die in Vegas? It's been so long since I played, I don't even remember. I remember Terrorist Hunt was hard as balls. That's what I remember. On the higher difficulties, anyway. If there were difficulties, I can't even remember if there were.
Eliminate the terrorists.
High-speed load track.
Favela at night. Gorgeous. And fittingly, we are playing as a BOP operative, Capitao, who has been assigned to Rainbow Team. No eyes on hostile targets. We've got a lot of reinforced walls over here. I'm gonna move up. We have 29 enemies remaining. Looks like Blitz is falling up on me, watching my back. Appreciate that, Blitz. Enemy spotted. Enemy down. Going prone. We're under some heavy fire. Don't know where it's coming from, actually. Whoa, we got a bomb unit. Whoa, 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 we're getting fired at. We have 44 health left. Bomb unit is down. 24 enemies remaining. We gotta be careful. This is realistic difficulty we're playing with here. Enemy down. We have 16 health left. 22 enemies remaining. This is not good. Good way to learn the map, though. Being the newest map, this is probably my least played map. But I think it's really cool. I think this is an awesome map. Look at that. That's actually a BOPE SWAT vehicle. Well, they're not SWAT, but you get what I'm saying. It's that style of vehicle. I hear another bomb unit, but I have no eyes on them. Hearing a lot of gunfire as well. Ash is being shot at. She's engaging hostiles. Oh, damn. Bomb unit spotted. Bomb unit is out and being fired upon. I'm under heavy fire. Looks like my teammates just took down those enemies. Nice job. Another hostile down. So this little market's clear. For now. 16 hostiles remaining. I've really found a good opportunity to use Capitao's special arrows yet. But I'm keeping my eyes open. Oh shit. Ash is dead. As far as I can tell, utilizing smoke bombs against AI is a fruitless effort. I don't think it— oh, damn! I don't think it fools him. Oh, I'm down! I am down! Luckily I got Blitz back here. He's backing me up. He's looking to take that guy out. He's reviving my sorry ass. Damn it! As soon as I was revived, I was killed. Well, this is realistic difficulty. Unfortunately, we have 2 operatives down. Blitz is doing his best to stay alive, and Blitz is down as well. We have Blackbeard bleeding out. Fuse, you're the sole survivor. You're our only hope. Looks like Fuse is going back for Blackbeard. It's a little difficult to get to him, and he can't be too sure of where the enemy actually is. So he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Making his way to Blackbeard. He does not have much time remaining. Unfortunately, Blackbeard is dead. 4 operatives have been killed in this assignment. Whoa, he's being shot at from that window. Oh, that is sneaky. Luckily, he was able to take him down. He has 56 health points remaining and 11 enemies remaining. And 11 minutes to finish this mission. So he can take as much time as he needs. In fact, we all should have been taking it a little slower. I forgot that we don't have a short amount of time like we do in multiplayer matches. This is Terrorist Hunt Classic, baby. Rainbow Six Days. Rainbow Six Vegas days. I don't know if the previous Rainbow Six games like Black Arrow had Terrorist Hunt or not. Whoa, he's being shot from behind that wall, and unfortunately that is a mission loss. Hopefully we get an instant replay of what took place. Oh, he was crouching down low. Damn. Well, we did our best. Unfortunately, that was a failure. I'm going to vote to try that again. I don't know if my teammates are going to agree with that, but that was fun. I hope we do play it again. So far we got 1 out of 5 votes to replay. And are we going to get more votes? We got 2 out of 5 votes. Let's get 3 out of 5. Come on, 3 out of 5. No 3 out of 5 votes. I really wanted to see Favela and I one more time. So we're going for another one. This is Bank. Terrorist Hunt Classic. I'm down for another Terrorist Hunt Classic. Yeah, Favela is definitely like amazing in real life and in the map. Alright, I'm gonna go with Ash. Just use my best. In terms of her G36C weapon anyway. Let's see what we got for her weapon. I think we have, yeah, we just have 1 of each, that's what I thought. Oh, we haven't put a charm on it yet. Nice. Ready to roll out. We've got Buck, Glass, Sledge, Ash, and Blackbeard. I was going to pick Blackbeard, but I took a little too long, and Buck was already chosen. Glass is fun to play with these Terrorist Hunt matches. You got plenty of enemies to smite from plenty of distances, and these enemies, they're going to be outside, they're going to be on the inside. They have free reign of the place. It's not operative versus operative, it's operative versus terrorist.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Let's roll out. Got an idea of where I want to insert from. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Who's this? Who's this? Buck? You're reading my mind, man. The hell was that? Sounded like thunder. that the only terrorist in there? I was afraid they'd be behind me. Bomb unit. Oh shit! 2 bomb units! Oh, we had 2 of them! He ran up right next to me! That's kind of ironic. Let's kill one of his bomb unit friends. And he killed me as retribution. That bomb unit isn't dead in that stairwell. I hope they know that. Oh god. Oh god. Fuck, he's moving in. He hasn't opened fire yet. Bomb unit is gone. I don't know if bomb unit is dead, but bomb unit has definitely left the area. Buck is currently under heavy fire. Unfortunately, Glaz is out. He's not dead yet, but he's incapacitated. The enemy's gonna use... Oh, crap. Nice one. The enemy's gonna use him as a lure. And so far, the lure hasn't worked because the enemy terrorist up there has been taken care of. And Glaz is back on his feet. Thanks to Blackbeard, who is now reloading his deal. Excuse me. Oh, man. Hold on, guys. Oh, that hurts. Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Nothing fragging. Frag grenade out.
Ready to breach.
Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. What? I don't know if that was a bug or what, but that was couldn't. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Charge in position.
There was like a really sharp pain, like a shit. It's like a dry spot, but sharp and painful in my nose. Oh shit! What the hell? Pardon my language. What the hell? Jesus. Whatever it is, I can't get it out. It's a dry spot. Of course I can't get it out. Oh my god.
Loading back.
What the heck is this? I feel like my body's saying, it's simple. We kill them from the inside. Hold on, I'm gonna pour some water up my nose and then whatever. I'll be right back. This is. I do not know what the hell this is, but my nose is very dry this morning. A little constipated too. I don't know why. Sometimes it just happens, you know. It happens every now and then. But I'm wondering if this has something to do with it. It could be a bug that flew up my nose, but I don't think it is because it feels different than that, and it's not moving. It wasn't there before. Whatever it is, it wasn't there before. I think it may have been a dry spot or something. I don't even know what I'm saying about dry spot. I'm not a scientist. Doctor is the word I was looking for. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, Ow. I do not know what that is. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, but... I can feel it when I'm breathing, so I'm thinking that I have no idea. There's only one thing that I'm sure of right now, and that I have no idea what it is. Mission successful. Nice job, guys.
Mission successful.
Wait. I'm not breathing through my nose right now. I'm feeling it. Weird. Wait. Yeah. Okay. What I'm thinking this is it probably happened just by breathing. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's like some sort of a... I don't know why it'd be sharp, though. It's way, way up there. I don't know. Shit. If my nostril cavity, whatever that's called, my nose tubes, if it was already irritated, if it was already dry, by breathing, maybe I breathed something in the air that just hit me the wrong way. I don't know why it's sharp feeling, though. I don't know what that's about. Wish I had a neti pot. Just flush it out, you know? I don't have a neti pot. Okay, now I only feel it when I breathe out. I don't know what that means. Well, I'm assuming that I'm going to be fine. I'm assuming. The only thing that I'm being cautious about is the fact that I want to play another match before we head out. My throat, my nose, my nostril cavity, that's my weakness. That's my weakness right there. Always has been. Most of the time when I get sick, it's something to do with my throat, something to do with my nose. Always. Always. Yeah. I'm just gonna put that on my mind. Let's play. I can hold my nostril closed, and that makes a big difference. I'm just gonna do that. All right, who are we gonna move in as? I'm gonna move in as Blackbeard, since I haven't really used him a lot. I wish that I could use my SR-25, but I don't have that customized. I'm just gonna use the Mark 17. We'll use the Mark 17 CQB. Okay. Well, that was all very weird. I apologize for that, guys. I should be fine. I should be just fine. Spawning at the APC area. Alright, I'm just going to focus on this match. I'm going to put that on my mind. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to deal with it after the live stream. People say it's dry boogers, just a dry, sharp booger.
Eliminate all of the
I would think that's what it is, except nothing is moving. Like, even when I tried blowing my nose in the bathroom a second ago, nothing was moving around. I'm thinking it may just have something to do with my, like, nose being really dry on the inside, because now I'm... It's gonna sound nasty, but now I'm feeling drainage? A lot of drainage? I don't know, I might be coming down with something, and it could have just been a dry spot, but... Damn, that's cool. That is one heavy vehicle. Absolutely wrecked this lawn. I'm sure the homeowners have other things to worry about. Alright, let's move in. We have 26 enemies remaining. This is realistic difficulty terrorist hunt. I think I hear a bomb unit. Definitely seen a lot of blood, that's for sure. Let's put that riot shield on. Rifle shield is online. Not seeing any terrorists up the stairs or down that hallway. Looks like our backs are clear. Wait. Whoa, that's a grenade. Oh, damn, that was close. Terrorist spotted. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them on the outside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And they're behind me as well. Alright, you know what? Time to fall back. We gotta get serious about this whole situation. Real serious about this whole situation. Oh, God, bomb unit! Jesus Christ! He blew out the walls and myself. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I get a tissue.
Reloading.
awesome. We're gonna do one more match since that one was that one went very different than we thought it would. Yeah, it's gotta be a dry spot. It's good. I'm good. It's a temporary thing, and that's what matters. As long as it's temporary, I am a-okay. But yeah, whatever was happening with my let's retry it. Cool, we got 3 out of 5 votes. Excellent. Anyway. Yeah, it's just gotta be like, because it was stopped up, it was dry, it was stopped up, got a dry spot, and then I had a bunch of drainage after the dry spot, which is actually still there, but we got to figure it out, so that's nice. Okay. Let's go with IQ. Yeah, let's go with IQ. He's got the 5, wow, she has 3 guns. Damn. He's got the 552 Commando, and that definitely makes up for her lacking in the abilities department, because her ability isn't the most useful ability, but 552 Commando is the most powerful gun in the game. Let's do this. Let's focus and let's get this done.
Eliminate all of the terrorists.
Copy that. 30 enemies remaining. This is realistic difficulty. We have a simple mission. Take down each and every terrorist inside of this building. And we can't do that without the help of our teammates. Let's move in with them. Let's be cautious. Let's play this smart. No eyes on terrorists through the window. It's looking clear. Bomb unit spotted. Bomb unit is down. Reloading. Damn! My enemies are tearing it up in there. Homeowners would not be pleased. Holy crap! The terrorists have not let up on firing their guns. They must have unlimited ammunition. Ah, shit. I gotta be careful where I fire, otherwise I'm gonna kill my teammates. Not seeing anyone downstairs yet. But they're down here. Mark my words. Oh, great. One of our teammates is down. I gotta go see if I can revive him. Nice. My teammates are reviving him. I'm gonna watch their backs. That doesn't sound good. Hey, we have 2 riot shield units. Not bad. Enemy down. I'm gonna move on the other side. We're gonna flank these guys. Whoa, we got a man down. Whoa! 1 man down, 1 man dead. Oh shit, that's a bomb unit. Oh shit, that's a bomb unit. That is a bomb unit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Reload, reload. Oh, reload that gun and run. Reload the gun and run. Oh my god, where is he? I'm hearing him everywhere. There he is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, I'm coming for you, man. Anybody else in here? Oh shit! I fell for the lure! I fell for the lure! He was just, look at that, look at that. He's just toying with me. He was toying with all of us. I should have assumed that there was an enemy standing right above his body. For some reason I assumed that the bomb unit, well, bomb units don't fire guns. Shit, that's too bad. Anybody voting to retry it? We got 2 out of 4 votes, which really should count as a retry. Oh, there we go. 3 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Beautiful. Everybody's on the same page here. Let's do this thing again. I'm going to roll with IQ a second time because her gun is actually pretty great. Do I have a water around here? Cool, I do. .552 Commando. Damn, I was really hoping we get a final operative before this match starts, but we're rolling in with 4.
Eliminate the terrorists.
Do you think I have time to use the bathroom?
Recruit, Blackbeard, Blitz, and IQ. This is our team. Let's make the most of it. We have 30 enemies on realistic difficulty. This is going to be one hell of a challenge. One hell of a testament to Rainbow Six if we finish this mission. Alive. Gotta watch out for these tricky terrorists. They're actually pretty smart. They're going to lure us. Oh crap. We're gonna move us to the different positions. They got bomb units. Luckily, the bomb units. Oh crap, we got 2 bomb units. I forgot bomb units can actually fire guns. Nice. Somehow we're still alive. I don't know how. Blitz is almost dead, probably thanks to that other bomb unit. Oh great. Oh great, they're behind us now. Damn it! We're down! They're coming from the construction site where we spawned! And then we gotta revive? Nobody got a revive. Oh, that's a shame. Blackbeard's coming to my rescue. No. Well, there's too many hostiles around. He can't rescue me just yet. I'm gonna stop the blood loss.
On your feet.
Cool. He verified that the area is clear, and now we are back on our feet with a very, very low amount of health. Hostile is down. Anybody still on street level? Looks like street level is currently clear. It won't stay that way. I guarantee it. Oh great, bomb unit, bomb unit. I got you, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Except for the bomb units, of course. These guys are a handful. Whoa, what the hell was that? You know what? Let's move in somewhere else. It's getting a little too dangerous for my taste. Hold on, hold on. Whoa, we got people street level. Ah, shit! Got a lot of people street level.
We have been eliminated.
Mission lost. Realistic difficulty. It's a big jump up from hard. Failure. Terrorist Hunt Classic Realistic. Damn. Well, let's return to the main menu. Guys, let's take these headphones off. Guys, thank you for joining me for this live stream. It's a bit of an off day, I'll admit, but I have fun. I have fun regardless. We had a few good games. We had a few good games where I was feeling it. Especially that Yacht. That Yacht was fun. I had fun with that. But, to summarize the live stream for those guys that weren't here, Rogue One trailer is coming Thursday, which is very cool. I'm looking into getting a new version of my capture card with pass-through, and we're streaming No Man's Sky August 9th, of course. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. And also, Sub Sundays is something that I'm looking into to have as like a scheduled day for our channel every Sunday, doing something for the subscribers or with the subscribers, like subscriber sub battles in Battlefield, or figuring out how to do a subscriber sub battle in Overwatch, giveaways, stuff like that is what I'm thinking of for Sundays. Subday Sunday. Subday. In any case, I'm pulling up the 2-minute timer so we can do shoutouts. Where is that thing? There it is. Beautiful. Alright, shout out to Cutie Connections, shout out to Lucas Carter, shout out to Naomi Phoenix, shout out to Player Gamer Rapper 264, shout out to Mush Miser. Massive, when are you doing a Battlefield stream again? Well, I'm in contact with EA about getting into some of the Battlefield 1 events soon, but probably Battlefield 4 sometime before Battlefield 1's release, and Battlefield 1, I'm going to get into that as early as I possibly can, so we'll see how soon that's going to be. Shout out to Kylo Ren, shout out to Mr. Lagger, JJ Creative, shout out to Ethan Knight, shout out to Chicken Dude X, shout out to Peanut Lord, that's an interesting name. Shout out to Jordan, shout out to Hammies9, shout out to I Am Your Father. Shout out to Trevor Zellman, shout out to Joshua Delgado, shout out to Emilio Rivioli, shout out to MBM Boy J-Boy McVeigh, shout out to Jacob Lee, Harley McRae, Republic Holdout, Pixel Gamer 25, shout out to Anubris Kepler, shout out to Salvador Olvera, shout out to Trick Shot 125, shout out to Jordan Cheapman, shout out to the Pineapple 88. Massive, what do you want the next operators to have as their abilities? I'm not sure what I want their abilities to be. I just want the defensive operator not to be a roamer. That is what I want. The assault operatives have been pretty varied up until now, or really pretty varied throughout, including the third DLC. So I'm not really too worried about that. But the last 3 female, or have they been female the last 3 times? Yes, they have. The last 3 female defensive operatives have been roamers, So it'd be nice to get a male defense operative and a female offensive operative, and have the male defensive operative not be a roamer. I think that'd be cool. Shout out to Stormtrooper 551. Shout out to Hammy's 9. Shout out to Trevor Zalman. Shout out to Joshua Delgado. Shout out to Dark Saber Demon. Shout out to Nico Chavero. Shout out to George Rees. Shout out to Poopet. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to SSCH77 Rainbow. Shout out to Emma Cashman. Shout out to Woody Killer Wilcox. Matthew Cross. Shout out to Corinna Whitner, who's a new subscriber. Shout out to Stefan Izzo. Shout out to Corbin Mason. Shout out to Lucas Brown. Shout out to Matthew Smith. Shout out to Evan Guy. Shout out to Dave Green. Shout out to Dan Sene. Shout out to George Alvarez. Shout out to Jeff Alpha. Shout out to Aliana Engen. Shout out to Pineapple Juice 17. Shout out to Who Ate My Chicken Fried Rice. I love chicken fried rice. Shout out to Andrew Burnett. Shout out to Kate Odlin. Shout out to Red Mentalist. Shout out to Butter on a Roll Gaming. Shout out to Nicholas Hobart. Shout out to Anonymous824. Shout out to Kate Odlin. Shout out to Buddy Lord. Shout out to Young Disciple SJW or Young Disciples JW. Shout out to Michelle Joseph. Shout out to Jacob Evans. Shout out to Ramsey Khalifi, Shane Wilkie, Justin Dimmler. Shout out to Nicholas. Shout out to Bob Marley. Shout out to It's Spaz, Prodigy Gaming, George Reed. Shout out to Notorious Gamer, Owen Kemp, Goofy Nightkiller. And shout out to Penguin Boy 947. Shout out to Vinny N. Shout out to Gino Bockhorst. Shout out to Justin Morlock. Shout out to Ben White, Justin Dimlor. Shout out to Lynn Norman, and shout out to Cheeky Chicken. And that is a 2-minute timer, but you know, I'm going to do 5 more shout outs. Shout out to the Pineapple 88, Stefan Izzo, William Seifert. Shout out to Chuck Diesel and Karn 526. Wait a second, Karn 526 said, Christ, you people are sad. You know, I extend that shout out. You can insult me all you want, but I'll be damned before you go insult my massive YouTube family. Shout out to Straw Fountain 36. There is the replacement shout out. That is the 5th shout out. And once again, massive family, thank you for joining me for this live stream. Until next time, game massively. By the way, the 9th is a very special day, and I hope you guys are going to be there. That is No Man's Sky.